Hello everyone, Varun here from Language Academy. Guys, this video is going to be about your writing section in PT, and I'll be primarily focusing on writing an essay. I'll be sharing all the tricks and strategies, all what I have learned through my experience of 3 years teaching PT. I'll be giving out each and everything I know about essay part in your PT exam, right? Very first thing, I'll talk to the point. I won't really linger around things. I'll only tell you those things which you need in order to ace your writing section. I won't really tell you things which are irrelevant. On point, will make sure you know each and everything you need to know in order to crack your exam with a perfect 19 writing. What I'll be telling you, I'll be giving you the marking criteria, what all is required and how each and every parameter is marked. Along with that, I'll also tell you a very easy template, which is a proven template, which I recently used in my exam and I got a perfect 19 writing. I'll be sharing that as well. So make sure you watch till the very end and you pay attention, and I'll urge you, if you want to take notes, pause the video, go and get your notebook and pen, make the notes, because that is going to be helpful for all of you out there. Alright, let's remember this thing. You are given 20 minutes for each essay with no rollover time. What does that mean? You are given 20 minutes and you have to write an essay which will be between 200 to 300 words. One essay, 20 minutes, and it should be between 200 to 300 words, right? Now, you may get one essay or you can get two essays well. Very worst case, very rare. I have even heard of scenarios where students even got three essays, but that's very rare. You're more likely to get one or two essays in your exam, and it's not a hard nut to crack. That's what I'll say. A lot of students do stress a lot about essays, but in PD, essays are not that difficult, and it is not the most important part of your writing section. Practically speaking, your essays are only going to contribute around 10 points out of 90 in your writing section. So rest 80 points are going to be from other sections, which are from your reading and listening section. So essays are no doubt important, but it is not the most important task of your writing section. Remember this thing. Alright, let's have a look at the marking criteria. One essay, each and every essay is marked out of 15 points. You've got 7 parameters on which you are going to be marked. As soon as you submit your essay, you are marked on 7 parameters. The very first parameter on which computer or the system is going to mark you is content. What is content? You get 3 points for content. And what is content? Content basically checks whether you are writing or you are addressing the topic which you have been asked. Means, are you writing or are you addressing the same topic which has been asked in the essay question? It's not like they're asking about social media and you're writing about computers, right? So you have to address the same topic, whatever has been asked from you, and that's how you get 3 points out of 3 in content. The different parameters which are mentioned in the PT score guide, that is, you get 2 points if you partially address it, 1 point if you just address it, you don't really talk much about it, and 0 if your essay is irrelevant. But you don't really need to worry much about it. Once I give you the essay template in the end of the video, you don't really need to stress much about the content part, right? I'll tell you the reason as well why your content is not the most important thing in your essays, right? Next 2 points are for form. Form means whether you have written between 200 to 300 words. You write anywhere between 200 to 300 words, you're getting 2 points out of 2 in form. If you write less than 200 words, more than 120, or you write more than 300, less than 380 words, so anywhere between 120 to 200 or 300 to 380, you are going to get 1 out of 2 in form. If you write less than 120, more than 380, you're getting 0 out of 2. And remember this thing, guys, if you get 0 in form in your essays, you're going to get 0 out of 15 in your exam, in your writing essay, I mean, right? Because if you get 0 in your content part or 0 in your form, there's no further marking. It's clearly mentioned in the guide. There's no further marking and you get 0 out of 15 if you get 0 in form or 0 in content part. Alright, let's have a look at the third parameter. Grammar, 2 points are awarded for grammar. Don't stress much about it. If you follow the template, you're going to get full points in grammar. But how is it marked? If you've got one grammar error, you get 1 out of 2. If you've got more than one major grammar error, you're going to get 0 out of 2. What do you need to do in order to be very careful with your grammar? First of all, I'll recommend use simple language. A lot of times students, what they do is they try to use very high vocabulary, very high academic words, just in order to demonstrate that they have a very good hold over vocab and grammar, but in the end they end up making a lot of grammatical errors. What I'll just recommend you this thing. Use simple sentences, use simple language, you are going to do it, right? It doesn't really matters how high vocabulary you use or how complex sentences you make, you're not going to get any extra points for your grammar. So rather than gaining points, I'll recommend you, you have to go with this strategy, that you don't make any mistake and you don't lose any point for it. Again, 2 points for grammar, then you've got 2 points for spellings, very important points. How it is marked: if you have got one spelling error, a major spelling error, you're going to lose 1 point out of 2, means you'll only get 1 out of 2. If you've got more than one spelling mistake, you're going to get 0 out of 2. Very careful about spellings, make sure you proofread everything. As you've got 20 minutes for essay, I'll recommend at least 2 to 3 minutes at the end. Make sure you proofread your essay, check your spelling thoroughly. If you don't, you are going to lose points for your spellings, and if you lose points in spellings, that can create a lot of problems for you. Remember this thing. Why it will create problems for you? Because let's say I have to write industries, right? I'm writing about the industries, but if I'm writing the wrong spelling for industry, computer won't be able to understand what I'm talking about. So my spellings will go down and my content part will go down as well, because the idea I'm trying to convey will not be understood by the computer, that yes, what this person is trying to say, because a human may be able to judge that what I'm trying to say, but the computer won't. And as there is no human marking, human involvement in the exam, you have to be very careful with the spelling scores. Alright, let's move on to vocabulary. Vocabulary just means that you do not use any kind of short forms, no informal words or slang language. For vocabulary, please, I urge you, don't stress about using very high academic words. The template I'm going to give you has got a lot of vocab, I'll say, and you don't really need to worry about anything apart from that. But make sure you do not use any kind of short forms, no contractions. What are short forms? Normally we use words e.g. instead of example, right? That's a short form. We use no for number. Do not use no, write the full word number. So always write full words, no contractions. For example, we use words like isn't, don't, didn't. Please do not use these words. Always use the complete word or full word, right? Did not, cannot, would not, and should not. No contractions, no short forms, only academic words. Do not use any kind of slang language. Remember this thing. And if you follow the template, you don't really need to worry about anything. Next 2 points are for your development, structure, and coherence. What does this mean? In simple language, this means that the ideas you have mentioned, the ideas which you have mentioned within the essay are interconnected. So there should be a relation between each and every idea, each and every sentence, and your idea should go in a flow. For this as well, what we have to use, you have to use a lot of connectors to demonstrate my ideas or my messages or my sentences are interconnected. You can use connectors if you want. As you can see, there are few connectors on your screen. If not, just follow the template. There are a lot of connectors, and the structure or the template has been designed in such a way that your development is 100% correct and your structure is going to be perfect as well. Just follow the template, go with it, you have done your job. If not, if you think you want to frame the essay by yourself, you can use a lot of connectors. I have explained the same thing in part 1 of this video, part 1 essay, which I released around a year ago. You guys, I think a lot of you have watched it already. You can follow that as well, that is working. But a lot of you requested me, I got a lot of comments that yes, you all want to go with an easier essay template, and that's the reason I'm making this video. Everything is going to be simple, and PT is more about smart work rather than hard work. Remember this thing, right? The last 2 points are for your journal linguistic range. Means you are able to use a wide range of vocabulary, and you are able to demonstrate your ideas or whatever you want to convey, right? For this as well, make sure you don't repeat the same words again and again. Try to use synonyms wherever possible. Apart from that, don't stress much about it. All you need to stress is make sure you have the right keywords, right choice of keywords, so that you can get full points in your content, because content part you'll need to add by yourself in the template I am providing you. Other than that, you just go with the template and you are going to do your job. That's it. 3 points for content, 2 for form, 2 for grammar, 2 for spellings, 2 for vocab, 2 for development and structure, and final 2 points for journal linguistic range. 15 points altogether, 1 to 2 essays, 20 minutes per essay, and that is how you're going to write your essay. That's it for your marking. Let's move on to the template. First of all, I'll show you how the template works, what the template actually is, and then I'll write one essay and show you how I write or use this essay template and how you can use it to your advantage and smash your writing part. Alright, let's get started, guys. Alright, before we look at the template, guys, there's one thing which I would like to share with all of you, one secret which I have taken out training thousands of students over the last 3 years, taking the exam again and again, taking a number of PTE official mock tests just to figure out how the algorithm works. There's one thing which I have figured out, and this is a bit hard to believe. If someone would have told me, I wouldn't have believed it, being honest. But again, you'll need to put in some trust, and I'm sure that you're going to get the fruitful result. But yes, you'll have to put in some. What is that one thing, guys? In your PTE writing essays, your accuracy doesn't really matter. I've seen a lot of students just copying and pasting the same template in a lot of essays, and they do get 19 writing. Now, I try to figure out why accuracy doesn't really matter, and this is what I've taken out. Thousands and thousands of students do sit for the exam every day, and a lot of them do get the same essay topic. Now, because there's no human involvement, right? There's a system which is checking your answer. Writing correct essay, let's say there are thousands of students sitting for the essay, for the exam, and they all have been given the same essay topic. Now, what are we going to get? We are going to get tens of thousands of different responses on the same topic. All of the students will have different answer. No two students will have the same answer, right? Same is the case with you as well. When you go and sit for the exam, you won't have same answer with any other student, but you can have the same essay topic. So there's no fixed answer, and there's no human involvement as well. How is Pearson or the algorithm is going to mark your essay or check your essay? I'm not telling you it's totally irrelevant, but there are certain ways how you can convince the computer, convince the system that yes, you are on the right track. So to get the points in your content, as I told you just need to worry about the content part in your essay template. Rest everything is assured by the template. To make sure you get full points in your content, what you have to do, you have to just address the right keywords. You have to just add the keywords which are related to the essay. For example, I'll give you a very easy example, right? Let's say you have been given an essay on should the animals be kept in zoos or not. Let's suppose 1,000 students are given this essay, should the animals be kept in zoos or not, right? Let's say 1,000 students are given the same essay, and all of them, they have written the perfect answer. All of them will have different answers, but what all of them will have in common? They'll have common. What they'll have in common are the keywords. What are the keywords? Zoos, animals, food, shelter, nutrition, medical facilities, smuggling, hunting, killing, poaching, lions, tigers. So these are the group of keywords which are related to the main topic and which will be there in the essays of most of the students. And the keywords are the key things which the algorithm is looking for. Algorithm is only looking for keywords. You have to make some sense, but even if you don't make 100% of sense, you can get 90 out of 90 in your writing section. How? Let's have a look at this template. We'll see how you have to use this template, and I'm sure you are going to smash it if you understand this technique and follow the template properly. Let's have a look, guys. So as you can see on your screen over here, you have got the essay template has got 4 paragraphs, is around 200 words, I guess, somewhere around 170, 180 words. Now it starts with the introduction, which says topic has become an integral part of the rising debate in the present world, while proponents means people who are in favor. Proponents of the argument are in favor, however the opponents are completely against the relevance of the topic. In my opinion, essay topic keywords has more positive impacts than the negatives in the globe. Then you've got your first body paragraph. To commence with, there are a number of arguments in favor of my belief. The most prominent one is that now after over here you have to write number 1 advantage. Whatever side you're taking, you have to write or mention 1 point about it. After that, you've got according to the research conducted by Western Sydney University. Example. Any example, I'll show you how I write example. Very easy way to write examples. You don't really need to be 100% accurate in terms of the knowledge or facts you're writing over here. In examples, you can make up examples by yourself as well, because no one out there will go and check whether your examples are legit or not. Don't worry about it. Alright, then you've got secondly one more opinion. So you have to write 2 points of the side you're taking. Then you've got third paragraph. On the other hand, critics may point out that one of the most significant disadvantage of the essay topic, whatever topic is that disadvantage number one, the side you're not taking, the opposite side. Then you've got, for instance, another example. Once you're done with this, you will come to your conclusion. Conclusion is to conclude, even when there are a lot of demerits associated or related with the topic, the advantages outweigh the disadvantages, and the topic has become a crucial part of our life. Therefore, efficient use of topic should be promoted. However, its excessive and misuse should be condemned. Alright. Now, if you ask me, can you use this essay template in any essay? Yes, you can. You have to just play around with the words, just try to mold the words here and there. And if you understand how you do that, you are going to make it happen. You have given 20 minutes to write any essay. How do you divide your time? As soon as you get the essay topic on your screen, don't start typing. Take 1 minute and write 3, 4 or 5 ideas which you need to mention or which you need to include in the essay template. 1 to 2 minutes, think about the ideas, because once you start typing, you won't be able to recall or think about the ideas. Very first 2 minutes, think about each and everything you can write. Once you have done that, quickly type the essay template and add whatever keywords or key points you have got from the essay topic or related to the essay topic. Just add them into the template. Let's have a look at one of the essay topic and I'll show you my sample answer to you. Right, what the essay topic over here is: with the increased traffic in the cities, the use of public transport is increasing day by day. What are the advantages and disadvantages of public transport? Now, what I'll do, first 1 to 2 minutes, I'll think about all the positives and negatives. I will always take positive because this is my strategy. What I do, doesn't matter what the case is, I always mention positives first, disadvantages on the in the third paragraph, and then I conclude. Positives of public transport. What are the positives? They are easy, they're cheap, they're convenient, they're cheaper, they contribute to economy, they provide jobs, they are they're more reliable. Whereas negatives are, they can be crime in there, it can be overcrowded, you may not get space to sit, it may not be safe for women, right? So these are my keywords or key ideas. Now I'll add these key ideas in the essay template. Let's have a look how I'll add these essay keywords in my essay template, guys. Let's have a look at that as well. Now, this is how I start. Use of public transport has become an integral part of the rising debate in the present world. You don't really need to write whole of the topic. Sometimes you get topic which is around 40 words. You don't really need to write each and everything, just the main key idea of the topic. In the present world, while proponents of the argument are in favor, however, the opponents are completely against the relevance of public transport. In my opinion, public transport has more positives than negatives in the globe. To commence with, there are a number of arguments in favor of my belief. The most prominent one is that public transport such as bus and trains are cheaper and convenient to travel. Now what I have done over here, I've added 4 keywords because bus and train is a very important keyword related to the essay topic. This is what I always suggest to students as well. Try to write those words which are very obvious with the essay topic. For example, if you write about zoos, as I was giving you example earlier, you'll always write about lions, tigers, giraffe, things like this. Similarly, if you're talking about public transport, you'll write about bus, train, ferry, accident, things like this. Similarly, let's say you get an essay on voting, you write democracy, you write monarchy, you write republic, you write about United States, things like this, politics, politician. So whatever words you think are very common or very important or very obvious related to the essay topic, try to include all of those, please. All right. Paragraph number 1, once we have given the advantage number 1, what we'll do, we'll move on to the example. Example, very important, doesn't matter what the case is, you can use the same example in each and every case. You don't really need to be logical, doesn't really matter. No one over there will go and check if the research or survey was conducted or not. Trust me, guys. According to the research conducted by Western Sydney University, more than 70% of the users were in favor of the benefits provided by public transport. Secondly, public transport reduces the harmful gas emissions and is safe to travel. You can add few more points if you want, that it is environmentally friendly, It reduces the carbon dioxide, or it reduces the reliance on fossil fuels as well, if you wish to. Let's come on to paragraph number 3. On the other hand, this is the side where we'll discuss about the disadvantages. On the other hand, critics may point out that one of the most significant disadvantage of using public transport is that it is sometimes overcrowded and unhygienic, which can result in a number of serious consequences, or you can write serious problems as well. For instance, a survey conducted in the United States revealed that more than 90% or 90% of the commuters, means people traveling, complained regarding the high waiting or increased waiting time and uncomfortable experience. Right? They can be overcrowded, unhygienic, unsafe as well. You can write they can be unsafe as well. To conclude, even when there are a lot of demerits related with the use of public transport, the advantages outweigh the disadvantages, and it has become a crucial part of our life. Therefore, efficient use of trains and buses should be promoted. However, its excessive and misuse should be condemned. And that is how you write an essay, guys. May sound something, if you're doing PD for the first time, this may sound something illogical, that how is this going to work? It won't really make sense in a lot of essays. But if you are using the keywords properly, if you are good at convincing the computer that yes, I've got the right keywords, I have got what you need, you're going to get 90 out of 90 in your writing section. Guys, remember this thing, this template will not just work, it will only work if you make it work for yourself. So please make sure you know how to use it. You have to add a lot of keywords, at least 3 to 4 key ideas relevant to the essay topic, and that's how this is going to work. Make sure you add a lot of keywords. Very easy, you're going to smash it. Just add a lot of keywords and follow the essay template, and you're going to get through it. If you ask me about the word limit, how many words would I recommend you to write, I'll recommend around 230 to 240 words. If you have more ideas, you can go up to 270 or 280 words. It's not like if you're writing 280, you'll get more points, and 230 you'll get less points. Nothing like that. As long as you've got enough keywords and you're writing on topic relevant keywords and there are no spelling and grammar errors, you are going to do your job. Once you have done this, you at least need to spend around 2 to 3 minutes to proofread everything. If you do not proofread, you're not getting the score, unfortunately. Very important, if I go for the exam, I'm 100% certain I'll have 2, 3 or 4 typing errors, because all of us, we are used to autocorrect and stuff like that, and we are not really careful or 100% attentive with the spelling errors. Please make sure you proofread each and every time. Right, this is how your essays are written. If you want easier templates, we have also designed easier templates which are proven as well. You can join one of our online courses, or you can click the link below in the description box. You can have a look at our video course as well, specially designed and has got a lot of successful students, guys. All the very best. If you have got any doubts, leave them down in the comment section. I'll try to answer them, all of them. Thanks a lot for giving a lot of love and support to all the videos. Please make sure you subscribe the channel so that whenever we post any informative video, you get a notification, and make sure you watch and like the video as well. Thank you very much. All the very best. I hope this video will help you. Thanks a lot, guys. Thank you.